Welcome. It's GrandDaddyMinx cooking adventure time. So today, I always got to clean up my kitchen as I go along, but I wanted to give you a heads up on the meal that we're trying to achieve today. We're gonna have crack pork butt roast in a crack pot. Yeah, that didn't sound like, but I call it a crack pot. The crock pot is like Australian for like crocodile, so you'd probably call it a crack pot. We're going to put the butt roast into the crack pot, and that's going to cook for probably 3 to 5 hours, and medium to low, so the meat is all tender right off of the bone. And I've cooked on the stove for y'all, and now we're going to cook in the crack pot and see what the difference is. Put a couple of different more spices in there. The apple cider beer, the apple juice, some cloves, some Thai basil, and the bay leaves. Family's coming over today. Clean area is a happy area, and a happy area is a safe area. It's showtime. I have a circular fan running right above my head. That way the gas from the onions doesn't make you be upset and cry. So if you have a fan running, blowing the air out all over the place, the gas won't get you. Well, bring some pretty life into the kitchen. Keep it around all the time. So I got gladiosis bulbs. Got my bulbs, right? We're going to do it the hydroponic way. No, we're not cooking with those, but we're going to put it in this hydroponic. We're going to put water in the bottom, and we're going to put the bulbs on top of there, roots facing down so they can search for the water. And we're going to watch these things grow together, and they're going to be on the center table. So we're going to watch this together, and hopefully they're going to like the environment they're around, and they're gonna look pretty. It's better. Ooh, we're going for it. And no, I haven't done this before. But if you got little ones around that want to learn about the growing process and have some fun and watch something come to life in front of your very eyes with the roots and everything else, that's what I'm trying. I've never done this before, but we're gonna do it together and see what happens. Wish us luck. All right, I got my 10-pound pork butt roast that we're gonna cook in our crock pot. So the 10-pound butt roast, 10 American dollars for 10 pounds. We're gonna open up that package, turn the water on, and we're going to rinse it off. Same thing as pork steak. Pork steak is the same thing. They just slice it up. Alright, that's going to go in my crack pot. Voila! Now let's take it over here. Y'all are going to have to follow me. Let's check out what we're going to put in our crock pot. So I'm going to clean up a pineapple and save the skins from the pineapple, lay it on top. I'm going to use paprika, my favorite Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of the cider, apple cider, a cup of the apple juice, a can of the hard cider apple beer, granulated onion, 2 or 3 cloves, some Thai basil, a cinnamon stick, and those leaves. What are those leaves called? A bella mushroom, some garlic sliced up, and 2 whole onions. Let's put this together. Someone needs to take some notes at how much I'm putting in there, and then put it on the top of the segment, please. Bay leaf. Bay leaf here, bay leaf there, bay leaf there. Cinnamon stick. Yeah, you're supposed to stick the cloves right into the meat. We're putting it in the side today. Alright. Granulated onion, sprinkle, sprinkle, just a dusting. Italian seasonings, my favorite. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. A heavy dusting, a dash of paprika, come on. Yeah, just lightly. Teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar. Apple juice. It's half a cup, that's 1 cup. 1 cup's good. Our apple cider beer. Don't pour it over the meat. My head's chopped off. There I am. All right, that worked about to be about a half a cup. We're gonna put our garlic and mushrooms in there. We're gonna put that on top. Thai basil, we're gonna lay that on top. Onions, one on that side. We're gonna have to slice that down. And only one more because we still got to go through our pineapple. One on the other side. Pineapple. Gonna put this in the yard. Grow it. Come back. Voila! Nice and juicy. Haha. Now don't tell the MSG police that I used any of this. Just a sprinkle. A light sprinkle. Didn't use this, honestly. No. But it does so much to the meat. Got our pineapple skins, we're gonna lay on top, lay on top, lay around the side, lay around the side. Cover everything up, like so, like so. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And that's what she looks like. No beer left. Down to the last drop. All right, let's put that on. I'm gonna put it on low for 90 minutes, then medium for another 90 minutes. For adults, needs a little rum and a slice of orange. For kids, it's dynamite! Wow! Okay, so the crock pot has been on for 20 minutes on high. Now I'm gonna go down to medium for 90 minutes. We're just getting a trickle of a bubble, but we want to slow that meat process down. We don't want to cook the whole outside really quick, so let's slow it down for our guests, for our simply guests. That's like a Disney song, isn't it? Da, 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 da. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, our special guest. The dishes are here. Help me out, I need help with that one. I'll stop singing on that one. GrandDaddyMinx is cutting veggie time. I paid 99 cents for a full head. He loves me. He loves me now. He loves me. He loves me not. You missed it. She loves me. Ha ha! There you are. Do you love me? Come here, come here, come here. Do you love me?
I do.
Get over here. She loves me. I love you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Used to do this when I was a kid looking for you.
When you were a kid?
Yeah. I knew you were up there somewhere. Bye, Mrs. Minx.
Bye, GrandDaddyMinx.
Got my cut up cauliflower. I'm going to give it a bath in water. Warm water, cool water. It's going to soak it up. It's going to gain some weight when it soaks up that water. I'm going to rinse it once, and then the second batch of water is going to soak right into it. So a little bit of cleaning and some soaking. Then we got our broccoli. We're going to do the broccoli next. I had 4 crowns. I ate 1 crown with some shrimp last night. Waka shrimp. And what kind of other shrimp did I make? Like a waka shrimp. I had like a Cajun style shrimp, and then I had like a garlic parmesan shrimp. And that was real good. gonna serve that too today for like leftovers with the meal because it's just so good and it's just so fresh. Let's drain some of the water off. We're gonna put it on the counter for about 2-3 hours and just look at it. And I'm gonna also make a veggie tray out there for my guests when they first come. This way, follow me. I need a camera drone that just like follows me around. Now that's a flower. I don't know why they don't call it broccoli flower. Broccoli, why not broccoli flower? I don't know, put it in the comments. And I used to transport broccoli. So, I would pick up broccoli in Yuma, Arizona area. And a forklift would pick up 18 skids at once off of a flatbed. That would come from the farm field right to the broccoli plant. Broccoli goes from the field, I believe the Colorado River is fed into Yuma, Arizona. By the time the water gets there, and I don't know why, the canal water that goes there, by the time this much water is what's taken from the Rocky Mountains. By the time it gets to Yuma, Arizona, there's about that much water left. It's just a little bit. And the water is like dark and black off of the canals. And that's what they feed it. But it looks so good, doesn't it? And this is Yuma, Arizona broccoli time, most likely. Go into the warehouse with the broccoli and they got these cardboard boxes that are wax, and then they go into the semi truck and they like put in, what is it, like 4 in at a time. So when the forklift goes in, it goes all in at once, and then they coat the whole top layer with about 2-3 feet of ice with like this big old ice hose. Or yeah, they put ice into a machine and then it shaves ice and goes all over the top. So if you ever seen a semi truck going down, a reefer truck, refrigerated trailer going down the road and it's dripping water, they do that for fresh corn and they do that for the broccoli. Keeps it nice and fresh and feeding it so it's drinking all that water as well. Hey little guy, he was kind of falling off there. Check it out, there's our broccoli. Now we're gonna give it a drink of water. It's soaking up that water right away. And you just feel it firming up right in my hand. So we've rinsed it, filled it up once, rinsed it. Now we're gonna fill it up again and we're gonna let it soak for a few hours. After about an hour, I'll start plucking out veggies and making my veggie tray. I already got my pineapple tray over there in the stove. Leftovers, mix it up, cauliflower, broccoli, cooked onion, boom. Bag it up, freeze it up, put it on a tray that you've saved from previously. And why is that blinking light blinking? Does that mean my battery's going dead, guys, or I'm out of film? Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means. I got some fresh peppers from JR's farm in Zephyr's Hills, Florida. I got my betta mushrooms that I enjoy so much that I picked up at the Aldi store. So I'm gonna wash my mushrooms first, because sometimes they got a little bit of, it seems like organic stuff wherever they were grown. I hear they're grown in like abandoned caves. That one's for like, I have no idea, some kind of mines. Typically that's where a lot of mushrooms are grown, and these guys are washed. I want to slice those up for the leftover pork butt roast. I'm going to slice them up and just simmer them a little bit. I want my green peppers always to be crunchy. I want the mushrooms to be just for flavorful, and the onions just a bit crunchy, because those are going to go in the soft tacos either for dinner tonight if people choose, or leftovers during the week. So there's options when everybody's on the quick and go. If you're working in an important worker, or what do they call those, essential worker, yeah, you don't have time and you want something quick and easy, snack on, eat on during the week, yeah, and it's good for you. Eat your veggies. So I saved the tops. That's like for something entirely different. don't normally serve the tops because they're not pretty enough, but I serve to myself. Then I take the inside and I cut out. Sometimes I pull it out with my fingers, it's not that difficult. Voila. No, I didn't forget about you. The battery went. It needed a charge. I went through that onion because my battery wasn't charged and my other battery was on the charger, and I didn't have the little green light to tell me that we could continue on. But I got family coming, I got friends coming, they're hungry, they want to eat, you want to eat, you don't want me to stop, right? You want me to keep going. So I sliced up my mushrooms, I sliced up my peppers and my mushrooms and some slices of garlic, and probably a little bit of white wine's gonna get simmered in there, a little bit of butter, maybe a splash of oil. Not sure which oil I'm gonna use yet. Look at it. Look, the sun is out. Isn't it beautiful out there? I'm never really lucky with the avocados. Like I pick them up a week ago. They're firm as a rock. I mean, this one even had a stick and a leaf attached to it, which is fine. That means it's fresh. Yeah, right. There's leaves growing out of it. It's got to be good for you. So I got my 2 avocados here, and let's cut into them and hope there's no dark spots. Now, once we cut them in fresh, you know what GrandDaddyMinx uses to keep them fresh and not darkening, because no one wants a brown, mushy. They want that green, pretty flavor that I like so much. Limes. A squeezed lime. If you don't have a lime, squeeze a lemon. If you don't have a lime and the lemon, invite a coconut into it. Put a splash of coconut into it. I'm just kidding about the coconut, but do. I think you put the lime with the coconut and mix it up. Your spoon goes right down around the skin. You don't lose anything. Earthy. So check it out. We got both our avocados. Green is my favorite color. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Was that Santa? No. It was just me saving bottle caps. That's what that was. The bottle cap art. There's more. I found an avocado in my drawer. I believe this is a California avocado. I sliced it on both sides. I said, oh, look at this one. It look good. What is GrandDaddyMinx's favorite color? So I was like, oh my gosh, I ran out of lemons. Did I go to the store? No. I went out in the yard and I got some lemons from the garden, from the yard, and sliced that open. That is not my favorite color, but it is pretty. No, it's a flying lemon. Come on, we've all seen flying lemons before. Okay, enough of the silliness. Get back to the cooking, GrandDaddyMinx, right? We squeeze the lemon. Oh, look at this. Look at you. Oh, see how juicy that was? Oh. I'm cheating with the lime because the lime juice, the lime tree is like a half a mile walk and guests are coming, so I couldn't go that far to the lime tree. Spanish, Mexican style. It has a little pizzazz to it. Not too spicy, not too hot. Just right. We're gonna give it a dash of that. Dash. And then I picked up this packet right here. The guacamole help make good cook, good chef, good prepping. It's stuff like this. Add to your avocado. You will need avocados. Just add avocados. Squish them and pour on top and mix up and serve. Thank you. Fresh success. Oh wait, there's a big acorn in the middle of them. So we gotta get rid of that acorn. Check out the size of these 2 nuts. Okay, these are the Florida nuts. That's the Florida nuts that I have in my hand. And the one from California, see that? We'll put these two nuts together. Look at that, look at that. The lemon juice. Let's squish it. Some fresh cilantro. I'm gonna give these guys a bath. Huh? That's right. You're gonna love it. Not too lemony, not too limey, and not too spicy. Just right. Now that's your serving bowl. Nice and presentable. And just come and dip away, dip away. Let's check it out. I pulled off one of my pineapple skins after 5 hours of this sucker simmering away. We are right at 145, 150 degrees. We can go up to 165 if you want it dry and chewy, but we want it juicy and soft. We're done here. That butt is out of the crock pot. Yeah. Very, very, very. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're gonna let this cool down for 15 minutes, maybe a half hour. Then we're gonna slice away. A little meat stuck on the side right there. Let's see what we got here. Very, very soft. Very, very, very tender. The way it should be. Melting in your mouth like butter. Not stringy at all. The apple. Taste the apple. Tastes natural. A little bit of the clove. Thank you for liking and loving and sharing and subscribing. Have a wonderful Granddaddy Minky day. I'm Granddaddy. Who's Granddaddy? I'm Granddaddy. Thanks for watching. If you're digging it, like, love, and share.